Hey, what's up? It's Ajanee, and you're checking out Music Xclusives TV.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl, your Judy, your boy, Gabe, a.k.a. Cutie, and we are here in the legendary SOBs in the concert with Stith, Maeta, and Ajanee, honey, and we are here with Ajanee. What is going on, queen?
I mean, nothing much. I'm just performing tonight at SOBs.
Period, okay? Another performance for you at SOBs, because you said that this is now your third performance.
Third, yeah.
So technically, you're a legend as well here. You're a pro. Okay, so how does it feel like being in SOBs from your first time to now being your third time? What is something that really motivates you to perform and get on that stage and do your thing?
I think the challenge, I would have to say the challenge of just growing each time I've been here, it's been different. And I feel like I'm topping myself each time.
Period.
You know, and meeting new people and growing my audience. So I think that really like pushes me to keep going.
So each time is just something of evolving.
Yeah.
And that's something that you really have to do, because that's something for you, just as you just you started from being a background singer for her.
Yeah.
So now then you are now transitioning, doing stuff at SOB. So talk about the transition from being a background singer and now doing your own thing with yourself.
Yes. First of all, I have to give a shout out to her. She's given me so many opportunities.
We love her. We love her.
I just did a Lights on Fest in California.
Yes.
That was like my first huge show.
How was that?
It was amazing. I didn't expect it to be so good, but it was really, really
First
great.
and foremost, I was actually really, really bitter that they couldn't come to New York and she had to cancel the New York show. Okay, because I had my tickets ready. I was ready with Maxwell. Girl.
Yeah, it was gonna be nuts.
So let's talk about that, like with the transition and all of that, from you being background and then now being like your single.
So if I'm honest about my story and my journey, I'm still transitioning out of doing that right now. We just got off tour.
Okay.
And she gave me the opportunity to open every night.
That's amazing.
On tour, so I was doing that and then running and changing and singing background
for her as well.
So yeah,
I'm
still on the journey. I'm still, going.
So what an opportunity for that though too. So like she
yeah.
just allowed you and gave you the spot, and she had faith in you to really be able to do your thing on stage.
Absolutely,
so now let's talk about, like, speaking of stuff on stage, and now I saw you with your money gun, honey. Okay, you had your money gun out here. You about to be out here throwing that money, and I'm probably going to be catching a few dollars. Hopefully it's like 20s and 10s and 5s. So talk about your new single, buddy, that you got.
Well, first of all, it's super, super fun. Like, I was so hyped writing it. The first person I think I sent it to was Tori Nelson.
Okay.
He does my creative directing and things like that, my videos, and even musically, like, we're in the studio together. But anyway, I was super hype about writing it because it was like one of my first, like, really urban, like, records. I was talking my shit, basically.
As you should, okay?
So I was super, like, excited about it. And my friends hearing it, they're cracking up laughing because they like, Deuce, sipping on Deuce. I'm like, I'm talking my shit.
Period.
But it was super fun to write.
So this isn't nothing that you have written before, nothing that you've done before?
I've never, done that style of writing, so it was fun.
I'm here for it. So are we going to be listening to more music like that? Or are we just going to be, is that just one thing that you just wanted to do just for fun?
Just to try. No, I think there'll be more urban stuff coming from
I love it. You already have the look going, okay? You giving me the back in the day with the 90s.
Yes.
And I just love the 90s looks and how 90s stuff is coming back, and 90s music and samples and vibes is all coming back. So talk about some more music and more things that is coming up with you. You have money. Do we have more music coming up after money?
Well, I just released a project. At first it was an EP, then it turned into like an LP, an extended listen. So that's out. I am working on some new music, a new EP most likely. It'll be, so I'm really excited about that.
Any features? Do we have any? Is it just gonna be you for now?
No, it's definitely gonna be some features, I'm sure, at some point. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start my journey off with introducing myself.
Okay.
And letting people get, into
we gotta get
me.
to know who Ajanee is.
Exactly,
okay.
Before,
We have to know who Ajanee is. Let's get to know who you are, Queen. We already know your voice is beautiful. You about to kill it at SOBs as usual. Tell us where to find you, where to find all your socials, your music, everything like that.
Absolutely. You can find me on Instagram at Ajanee Official. Really, if you type in at Ajanee Official on anything, on YouTube, YouTube, on Twitter. It'll be the same thing. And my name is Ajanee, Ajanee, on Spotify, everywhere. Apple Music, and you just look that up.
And this is Music Exclusives, and we are at SOBs. And it's only right that if we are SOBs, we in New York, we got Troy Ave in the building, just came to SOBs just to support, right?
Yeah, definitely.
How you doing, King?
I'm chilling, man. I was out on a date, and I just said, let me stop in and,
Come on, Dave. So you said, let me bring my lady over here.
Well, no, I actually left the lady, and I just.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, the date was over. It was going too long, you know what I'm saying?
It was going too long, so you had to just leave and take her away.
I had some other stuff going on. I was like, I had a whole little confusion last night where I got.
It was the wrong lady.
It was
the wrong too many drinks.
You get the call. I got the call at 11, and I didn't want to be disrespectful. It was a late night call, and I was with another friend of mine.
Oh,
and
damn!
I didn't want to pick up, so
you
it was
just
beefing.
had to, and then you just had to do what you had to do.
I said, let me avoid that tonight and cut this date short. So now when I get the call on a late night, I could pick. Hey, what's up? FaceTime.
And then she'll be available. So
exactly.
You gotta keep your roster going.
You gotta keep.
That's the.
I'm single, man. I just like to be. I like to just. Spread the wealth.
Listen. That's a king. That's a king. Okay.
I think that's what everybody should do, man. If you're not taking, you just spread the wealth and you just find what you want. You got one life, can't live it twice.
You can't. You only have that one. Now, speaking of spreading your life and spreading the wealth, you've been doing this real estate thing. How is that going?
Absolutely. It's blessed. I can't complain. Like I always wanted to be in real estate since like before I was doing music, but I didn't have legal money to really, you know what I'm saying? So once I got the opportunity, then I just took it and ran with it. And like, one thing about property is that property value go up and down, but
absolutely,
motherfuckers gonna pay rent forever.
They
know what I'm saying?
So that's always there. That money's always gonna be there.
Exactly,
right?
And your money sitting in the bank only depreciates. So you put your money in some property, you're gonna collect that rent out of it. And I really did that. Like I got 2 kids, so instead of having them a college fund, I just bought 2 cribs, and then those is day cribs. The rent that I collect off that, it go in the bank, and then when they mature and they become 18, want to go to college, then I can sell that off, give them college money. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's going well. Also, I'll be giving like I like do some give back shit where I give people who are like they fucked up. I give them like 30% off of whatever the rent is. You know what I'm saying?
So kind of like a Section 8 type of thing. Yeah, you like affordable living.
Even with the Section 8, I kick the Section 8 people money back. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, just to look out, because I know how it is to be fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need a little head start. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Even if you spend that money on Jordans for the kids feel good with some J's.
You got to do what you got to do. Because honestly, when I saw that you were doing this whole real estate stuff, I really commended you, because I really love the fact that all of these, like us as black men, we have to go into getting this generational wealth and extend it. You know what I'm saying? Get out of the game of not having, not doing it legally, living check to check. And you got to do what you got to do. And it's not that the fact that it's easy, but if you really have the ambition, it's doable.
Yeah, anything you really put your mind to is doable. And that's like literally you could do it. I don't care if you got $0. You can have credit. You know what I'm saying? I had a 540 credit score, and I worked on my shit on my own and got it up and just did my thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to always show people what I'm doing. I got the clothing line, God is Great Paper Straight.
Okay.
So I like to show everybody what I'm doing so they can know, like, Troy Ave is from the hood just like you. You know what I'm saying? And he doing it. It's just how I spend my 24 hours in the day.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And as long as we spend our 24 hours doing something positive instead of negativity, only keeps you in the negative. That's a fact.
It's only going to keep you in that negative state. So we all got that same 24 hours. So if we keep
on utilize it
as positive stuff with it, you get a positive
That's a fact.
result.
Yeah, that even you don't got to hit the home run all the time. You might hit a couple base hits. Base hit here, base hit here. At the end of the day, if you win the game, that's all that matters.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm into.
Now, are we getting back to the music? I know you were making some new music before. Where's the new album?
I got a new project dropping on November the 19th. It's called God is Great Paper Straight. And then I'm dropping a single. It's called Weatherman.
Okay.
So you should be hearing it a lot of places. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna you'll hear it everywhere, but you'll hear a lot of places.
Now, when's that Weatherman coming out? When we gonna
Weatherman will be out by the time they see this interview. So Weatherman will be out tomorrow. Weatherman out right now. Go stream it. Go run it up, man.
Period. Let's
That's a
hear that,
fact.
weatherman. So, Troy Ave, tell us where we're going to be able to see all your stuff, streaming platforms.
TroyAve.com, TroyAve.com, TroyAve.com. I got a tour coming up. We going into late December, January. It's gonna be cold as shit, but we got long first for that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that's it. TroyAve.com, at Troy Ave on IG. That's how you just keep up with me and everything I got going on. And then also you might, you know what I mean, get your mind right on something. But damn, Troy Ave doing this is a good move. Let me try it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, when I saw that real estate stuff that you were doing, it really inspired me. And I'm like,
Real shit.
I got to really get on, like, getting this generational wealth going and,
Real shit.
you know, try to get my family in order and
That's
all
a
of
fact.
that. So,
And then you just collect the rent. You don't get a lot of people flip the cribs. Man, take them and collect the rent off it. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? It's like your money growing. Don't leave your money in the banks because the banks ain't doing nothing but using your money to make money.
Truthfully.
The banks is buying real estate with your money and giving you 1%. You know what I mean? Oh
and the
yeah.
interest with them high ass interest
You feel
rates.
me? And you get a zero balance one time. They gonna charge you $15. Like, it's crazy.
Hello?
Yeah.
But Troy Ave, we thank you so much. I really appreciate
No
it.
doubt.
Now,
Thank you.
you know,
Thank you.
I really appreciate you coming to SOB's King.
So yeah.
Tone Stith that just performed his ass off
Thank you.
out on stage at SOBs for the first time.
For the first time, y'all. For the first
Dang,
time, yes.
how was it? How was
It was
that
incredible.
performance?
It felt too short. I wanted to. I'm like, oh, I got a whole
Listen,
nother set prepared. I got a set.
I was about to say, go back and tell him that. Don't
Right.
tell him not to leave.
Right.
We can go back upstairs. I could go run up there.
I
And tell,
gotta leave and want more though.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
So how was it? Like, I know you were saying this is your first performance at SOBs. What is the feeling? What got you prepared? Tell me about what inspires you to
So-
get you motivated on hitting that stage and doing your thing.
Honestly, the fans, bro. Just like I was saying to somebody else, you know, I'll be in the studio a lot making the music, but then you don't know who that music touches for real until you see them in person.
Right.
So when I see all the people in person singing the words and then they feels when they hear certain parts of
Right.
the songs, that's the reward, bro. And that's what gets me motivated and
You
ready.
hear them run when you hitting them runs and
Right.
you hear them. Woo! You see them faces and they are
Right,
That's
right.
what motivates.
Exactly.
Listen, that's really what
Exactly.
it really is, because as fans and people that love what you do, that's really what it is that motivates you and keeps
Right.
you going.
Right,
So
right. That's what's
I'm here
real.
for it. So now, first and foremost, I done found out that you were native from my state.
From New Jersey, bro.
Okay.
Born and raised, man.
Born and raised. What part of Jersey are you from?
So
first of all,
I'm from the trees. I'm from Marlton. I was born and raised in Voorhees. Well, born in Voorhees.
Okay.
Lived in South Philly for a little bit.
Okay.
Moved to Mount Laurel, then to Marlton. So that's
we in the South Jersey
South
area.
Jersey,
We
you
in
know,
the South
Eagles,
Jersey.
Sixers, Phillies. You know,
Okay,
that's,
I'm over here in the Jersey Shore, so we kind of
Okay,
close.
right,
we in the
right, we
Asbury
good.
Park, so we kind of close
Yeah,
to
yeah,
each other a
facts,
little
facts.
bit. So coming from Jersey and now you are in New York and
Yeah.
all of that. So now, what was the process of doing this with your music coming from Jersey, and then who exactly were you working with and all of that?
Man, there's a few names. I definitely got to shout out Jazz Prince. Jazz Prince founded me and when I was in a group. And he's the reason he introduced me to Chris Brown, Drake, and everybody.
Okay,
And that's
shout
the
out to
reason
Jazz.
why
Shout out to
Jazz
Jazz.
Prince for sure. You know, and then Jeff, Jason, MBK, RCA. I was signed to RCA, and then you know, they just took me under their wing, and now we here, bro. So it was a work in progress, bro. Long years, long nights, working and dedication. Bro.
Listen,
We
you've
here
been
now.
doing this since 2017, and now you
Yeah.
see the hard work, because y'all, he is nominated for New Artist for the Soul Train Awards.
Come on now.
Where were you when you got the news, King?
Man,
Tell me
you
what
know what?
happened. Tell me the feeling.
I think I was at home in LA, and I was in somebody had you no. I don't know where I was at because I was on tour, so I don't know what was going on. But somebody sent in one of the group texts, and he was like, "Yo, they got you on the nominations." I'm looking like, nominated for what? I'm like, what's coming up? What I'm nominated for? And I seen it was the Soul Train Awards. I almost lost my mind, bro.
Listen, that's big,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
To be nominated for the Soul Train Awards as a new artist, you have so many people.
Listen.
Also, right behind you, got Capella Gray.
Right.
You got other artists and
Right.
all of that. So you are artists. You got a little bit of competition,
Oh, for
but you
sure.
are definitely a great runner-up
Listen,
for it.
man, what's meant to be is meant to be. I don't care if I win.
As
I don't
long
care
as
if I
it's a
lose.
nomination.
I'm nominated. Look, that's an
You
accomplishment to me,
I was
bro.
about to
So
say, you got that in the bag. Now
Right,
you can
right.
say, Tone Stith Soul Train Award nominee.
Hey, I love that. That sounds great. It sounds great.
Now, with your new album with FWM, one of the songs that's my favorite is Be Quiet.
Okay, with Kiana. Yep.
That is my
Shout out
favorite
Kiana Leade.
jam. I love me some Kiana Leade.
Yeah.
I love me a vibe. Honestly, that whole project just puts me in like a 90s vibe, like 90s feel.
Yeah.
And Be Quiet just gave me like, obviously, like when you really just wanted your man or female to just shut the hell up.
That's
you
the
know,
standpoint.
you just out here just riding, you
Right.
know, just be quiet.
Be quiet.
Man.
Shut up. Right.
So is that really what the inspiration for
Oh
that
yeah,
song
absolutely.
is?
And shout out to Lyrica Anderson too, because she was a big part of that
I
song.
love
and
Lyrica.
that was the inspiration. You know what I'm saying? It was that when you're in a relationship and it's like just shut your ass up for 2 seconds.
Tired. I'm
You know
just
what I'm saying?
tired.
That's what it was about. So
I love that. And you also work with her as well, another Jersey native.
Yep,
Okay.
yep,
We got
yep.
Jersey in the house. So how was it with working with her as well? Because
she-
I know you were
she-
saying that that's your friend as well.
yo,
right?
that's my friend, and she has been a big part to my career. Now, you know, put me on a tour twice with her. I was on a tour in 2018, again this past year, and on the Back of My Mind tour. She did the remix with Could Have Been with me. So she's a big part of my career. So thank you, her. That's my buddy.
Listen, you doing your thing out here, Tone. I am so proud of you, King.
Thank you, bro.
Do we have more music? Do we have tours?
Oh, listen, man.
What are we doing?
Listen, I just dropped a new project not too long ago, a few weeks ago, called Still FWM.
Yep, I saw that.
So, you know, it's the next part 2 of FWM.
Okay.
So that's out. Shout out Chris Brown. I got a song with him on this. Shout out Maeta. You know, I got a song with her too. So, you know, we just put that out.
We working.
Got a few more shows coming up, and we're going to see what happens next year.
Listen, we outside, y'all.
We outside.
So, you know, we might as
we
well.
vaccinated. No.
At least I am, okay? I got the Beyonce. I don't know about y'all. You know, I don't know. What you got, Beyonce, Kelly, or Michelle?
I got the Moderna, so whoever that is.
So that's Kelly.
Oh,
so
so
you
I got the Kelly rolling.
All right, so you got the Kelly rolling. So it's all good. All right, so thank you so much, Tone.
Appreciate
I
you,
really
bro.
appreciate it. We just like I told Maeta, this is not your last time performing here.
Oh, no.
We are going to manifest more performances
We're gonna
at SOBs.
listen at SOBs, Madison Square Garden.
Listen,
you know, we're gonna be all
bigger
over New
and
York.
better.
You know
It's
what
gonna
I'm
be
saying?
bigger and better. This man is a nominee. Soul Train Awards.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
and he's
sir.
about to win because we manifesting
Hey,
that
look,
as
we
well.
put that all in the universe, man. Yeah, look, God willing.
Period. Now let us know, where are all your socials? How can we find you? How can we find
Real
your music?
easy. It's simple. Just type in Tone Stith, ToneStith on everything, and it'll pop up.
Back in SOBs, and we got the beautiful, gorgeous, talented Maeta, honey. Okay, we have her right beside me. How are you, Queen?
I am good. I'm very tired. I'm very happy that my last show is over. And
Finally.
I'm just ready to go party.
Period. Okay, now it's time for you to turn up. Okay, you done
Yes.
did all your work. Now it's
Yes,
time for
yes,
you
yes.
to play. So you said this is your last show. This is also her first time performing at the People's SOBs,
Yes.
y'all. And she killed it,
Thank
okay?
you.
She did what had to be done. She understood the assignment. Now, how does it feel about performing here at SOBs?
It's amazing. I know a lot of legends have performed here, so it's crazy that my name is now on that list of people that have performed here. It was really good. The crowd was amazing. I had a great time.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it was amazing.
Now, is this your first time? I'm sure it's not your first time in New York, but coming from like Indianapolis and then moving to LA and then now doing performances now at SOBs and probably going to be doing more performances all around the world. How does it feel to really transition from all of these places to now being where you are today?
It's amazing. I have to keep reminding myself where I've came from because I think that everybody always struggles with wanting to like just keep going to the next level.
Of course.
So it's like, what do I want next? But I keep reminding myself like I've been in a new city like every other day for the past few months, and that's just a lifestyle that I'm not used to.
Okay.
But I dreamed of it, so it's like I keep reminding myself like you're living your dreams right now. Even though sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but I'm having an amazing time. I'm very happy with
This is
everything.
what you got to do. This is what you were made for, so you got to do it, right?
Yes, exactly.
So I know that you were telling me, I know that also like from growing up in your family, you have your dad apparently like he plays the drums
Yes.
and your mom is an artist. So growing up, what was the inspiration for you to start singing? Obviously, were you like while your dad was playing the drums, were you over here giving like little tunes and all of that? Talk about that.
Yes, we had like a family band. I mean, not like a serious one, but we would all.
You were like the Jackson 5?
Yes, but like the trash version of Jackson.
Not the trash
5.
version?
I was playing a broom. Like it was.
Well,
not
listen, you gotta start from somewhere.
But no, we definitely had music playing my whole childhood. What got me into singing was, do you remember Top 20 Countdown? It was on like MTV.
Of course, yes.
Or VH1 Top 20 Countdown.
Like TRL,
yeah,
Top 40 Countdown.
Yes, I would get up so early every morning as a kid, like 6 years old, and just watch music videos and be like, that's what I want to do one day. And I just always believed that was my destiny in my life. And honestly, like, I don't know, I'm just always believed in myself, and I was so stubborn. And I was like the only person believing in myself sometimes, and I was kind of delusional. But I think that helps. Like being delusional, but believing yourself and having a dream.
Honestly, it does. Because honestly, I feel like when if you have that dream and you believe in yourself, but you still have that slight little doubt. That I feel like that slight little doubt will be like something that pushes you for you to continue to do what you got to do. Because when that success comes, then that's when you're like, see, why the hell did I have that doubt?
I know, like, thank God. But the doubt pushes you for sure.
It definitely does. So let's talk about some of your music, like the music that you were performing up there. You did your thing.
Thank you.
You got the hiatus. You got the song with Tone Stith. You did your thing with that as well. So how does it feel with working with all of these artists? I know you work with K-Tandra as well.
K-Tronada.
How was that as well with working with K-Tronada on your song?
Amazing. It was during COVID, so I never even met him. Everything was sent online. It was a long process because Buddy is a feature on that song, and that took a few months because he did a few different verses. So it took a while, but it was good.
I love the song.
Thank you. I met him very quickly at a party, but I barely talked to him. But it's amazing. My favorite part about being an artist is collaborating. If I was doing it by myself, I would not be happy and I wouldn't even be doing it. So I love working with other artists.
Absolutely.
It's like the most fun for me.
Absolutely. So who are your inspirations now? Who do you really inspire to work with? Who are you going to be working with? Do you have any features that you could drop that's coming up?
I have another K-Tronada song.
Hey.
But we just started working on my next project, so there's like nothing planned. We have ideas, but nothing that I should say. But definitely more K-Tronada songs. Inspirations right now, SZA. I don't know. You know Yeba?
I do love me some
her.
Yeba. Okay.
I love her so much. And I'm really inspired by Doja Cat recently.
Yes, come on.
She's amazing. Like, she really blew up so fast, but she's such a good performer, and she's so, like, weird, but it's, like, amazing.
I love it. I was actually just having, like, a small little argument on Clubhouse about Doja Cat and how, like, she's evolving, and, like, we don't know if she's, like, a rap artist or, like, a pop artist and all of that. So, like, I love Doja Cat.
Yeah.
Yeba is my girl.
Yes.
Like, she did her thing on that Drake album, and then ever since, like, I heard her on the Drake album, I've been listening to her music.
Yeah.
She's doing amazing.
Yeah,
So
I love her.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the more music that you have. Like, honestly, since I saw you on the bill, I've been listening to your music and you perform. You did your thing, like I said. So do you have anything more coming up?
Right now, no. I'm working on my next project, so definitely more music. Definitely tours. I'm definitely performing next year. But right now, it's like end of the year, I'm letting go.
Listen, now it's time for you to relax.
Yes.
You got to have you a drink, do what you got to do. So tell us how can we find you? Where are your socials? How to find your music? All of that.
You can follow me on Instagram at Maeta's World. Maeta's World on every social media outlet or whatever. Type in Maeta on Apple Music or Spotify, all that stuff. You know, just type in Maeta. You'll find it. It's not a common name.
Just do Maeta, and then you're going to find this beautiful girl.
Thank you.
You're going to find this beautiful woman.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Maeta, for joining us.
Thank
I
you for
really
having
appreciate it. Like I said before, hopefully we see you again at SOBs. I'm not even going to say hopefully. We are going to see you again. We are manifesting
1,000%.
more concerts, more performances, and we love this for you. Thank you.